just black.
Do that on anything.
Cause not right. So don't put because you trying to just make it seem like, hey, this is what it is. Now it's my
You kind of just let that shit go to a certain extent.
Like,
yeah.
so
She should have just wrote Charlie if she wanted her to say just Charlie.
well, shit. I mean, shit.
Nah, I
Well, it's like you going in.
Selena. Everybody loves Selena.
So we kind of already introduced ourselves. We ain't about to do that again, but this will be interesting. Mama, what you think about that opening to the show?
It could be a little better, a little more refined.
Don't sugarcoat it. Be brutally honest, because we need to know.
That is being brutally honest. It could be a little refined. Uh, put your better moments out. You know, no, I don't sugarcoat nothing, but it could be a little better.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So yeah. Right now, the person working on putting us together a new intro. Well, at least he sent us something. It was RJ50. Hey, academic for the hard work. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you heard the people.
Yeah. Yeah, I got something cooking up. That was just a rough draft. That was some chopped up, sent it, and say, hey, we ain't have nothing. I had to cook
Just
up
well,
something.
just
When
pick
you
out
when
your finer moments, some of your best moments, and then you put it together.
oh yeah,
So,
I'm cooking up something right now. But that was just like, what I'm saying. We ain't have nothing. I was trying to chop up something when you can't get a full course meal, man, you gotta eat some ramen noodles sometimes. So I gave us
Yeah,
some ramen noodles, you know. I gave us some ramen noodles, but we about to have
you
some
gotta
cooking. I
crawl.
got some cooking.
You gotta crawl before you walk. It's all right. You're in the crawling stage.
Oh yeah.
all right. Okay, then. So, we did ask a few verified questions. We had some technical difficulties. We was using a little bit different platform than what we usually use, and that's why we had to come right back to where we're at right now. It wasn't the right time to be experiment. We experimented. We trying to do what's best for y'all because y'all the viewers. Y'all come in and y'all try to see us. You know what I'm saying? Communicate and entertain. This is what we doing. So we still gonna be experimenting with other stuff, but we're gonna put that aside for right now. Let's get back to the show. A few questions that was asked before we left off of the last platform was, what is being black in America, and how would you define that for yourself? And then we segued from that to asking a question that we talked about in a previous conversation, talking about what does it mean. No, not what does it mean to be. That's where we should have started. So let me just ask that right now. What does it mean to be pro-black? And can y'all answer that side of your own way? And go ahead if you got it.
Or are we gonna get a definition again for like
No, we
the
ain't gonna
def
even do that because
so no definition. So
what does it
it's
mean to
just
you?
our okay. All right. So y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, you already talking.
All right, nah,
You
because
got it.
I was just trying to make sure we was trying to get a definition out there, and then what I'm saying, go based off of whatever. But I just feel like based off the definition, they should add in that like your spouse should be the the same thing that you represent that you are. It's
Okay.
in shortest terms, you know.
We're gonna go farther in depth on that because you don't have to make that make sense. But then uh, you still didn't even define what being pro-black is. You just said that we should add to being pro-black that you need a
No,
black
I'm
wife.
saying uh I'm saying add on to the definition of being pro-black.
Yeah.
So the definition stating like helping what you call it adding on to like culture, agriculture, just trying to make everything equal for like black people impoverished in America, really. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get them basically an equal playing field. You know what I'm saying? Getting them all the resources, you know what I'm saying?
Top put a banner
Helping
up.
them out on it's just basically just equal playing field. You know what I'm saying? How people think we are now, like we don't have like it ain't equal, like we behind, like we need to help a hand. So it's more like just all right, let's give them a help hand. Everything gonna be equal. We gonna all start at this level type thing. But I'm just saying, if you want to consider yourself pro-black, for anybody who just want to consider themselves pro-black, you don't have to be pro-black. You can just be a person just want to do good for blacks. You ain't got to be pro-black. You can just want to see yourself because and then it don't even have to be just for blacks. It can just be for impoverished people who need help and need that a person you want to, because you won't say I'm pro poor people or I'm pro this and that, and then it ain't, I don't know. So I was finna, yeah, that was finna go off, off, off track. But I just feel like you have to, you gotta have that equal counterpart to match what you saying you trying to be. For it's the definition.
So
Go ahead, Stan.
you said you have to have an equal counterpart to match what you're trying to be.
Damn,
I can't
hear shit. I can't hear nothing.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I just have to come back. I couldn't hear shit.
I can hear Chef Dave, but I can't hear you, Sam.
All right, jump out then come back. We'll wait for you.
I can't.
Come back.
I'm about to. All right.
We'll wait for you. What's the word, man?
None. I'm just waiting on 50 to come back.
This might be our worst live show in a very long time.
Did I jinx y'all?
No,
Yes, you did.
it's a holiday, so everybody over there putting clothes on, taking shots of tequila while trying to be live at the same time.
Don't lie to him.
50 trying to hide his guests inside his house.
I did not jinx your show. I'm gonna bring substance to your show. I'm just listening right now because I heard some things that's very interesting that I want to speak on. But I'm gonna let everybody get they feelings out.
Mhm.
I'll jump in with my camera at.
Are you about to jump in here too?
Hold on.
Hey, so welcome to the stage. We about to actually have our producer show his face. That's almost a crime inside of the media world. Producers stay behind the camera. I don't messing around. Y'all seen him before. He a regular on Black Office. He got the Black Office podcast also.
What's my camera? Hold on.
The camera's somewhere in the carpet. It looked like.
Right? Where is that? Is that one of my other? What's going on? Is that?
The kid done moved it to the other side of the house.
No, for real.
There he is.
Boom.
All right. So you've been listening in this whole time. Let's try to continue the conversation. But then, what would be your perspective inside some of these things that you heard us talking about?
Pro-black.
Yeah.
I think pro-black is hating everybody but black people.
That's interesting, and it sounds very stupid. But
making the show, you know, turn up.
okay, yeah. This nigga came on live to troll.
So, no. I've been pro-black all my life. Like,
Shit.
I remember my mama and my dad used to take me out to kill white rabbits because we took care of the black ones and we killed the white rabbits. So, been pro-black my life. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting twist. We do got RJ back inside of the studio right now, but his mic is on mute.
He ain't in the studio then. I don't know what he's doing.
What's that? Brandon Jennings said you're not supposed to date outside your race. Explain us to us why you say that. What's that? Because I might agree, I might disagree. But then we got other points that actually need to be made inside this conversation. I've been waiting for RJ to come back up. RJ, can you hear us?
Man, Brandon.
What's pro-black to you, Seven? What's pro-black to you?
Exactly what it states to be pro-black. So first off, it's supporting black communities and black people. You know what I'm saying? Whichever ways that you can. Obviously, we're not all Bill Gates. We don't got Bill Gates bread. But then just supporting your people, loving your people, being kind to your people, giving them a place to be, you know what I'm saying, to engage with people as a brethren instead of pushing them out into the world and then subjugating them. I don't know. Also, being what's that called? We gotta endure and long suffering because a lot of our people that's ignorant that don't really know much about our culture, cultural practices, or what it actually means to be supportive of our people. So a lot of that stuff is stemmed into being pro-black. Well, I wanted to ask 50 when he came back up, how does where you stick your penis, how does that tell you how pro-black?
Yeah, I don't like that one either because I don't believe you need a black woman on your side to be down for your own race. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows you love people. That's another positive. So I don't feel like it makes you less pro-black because you choose to have a different race of wife.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The next thing that I wanted to ask him inside of that is that why does he say that you need to be with a black wife? I would assume, because since he's not on, I'm not going to answer for him, but I would assume, because I'm going to ask him this question once he come back, that he would say something along the lines of that you're making more black children, but then he would not hold the same hostility towards the LGBTQ community that's black. Are they anti-black? They not having black children. Like so far and so forth. You go so many different routes with that. And then not only that, he subjugate an entire group of black people within the black community that he doesn't realize are black people. He would call, I want to know if he would even call them that. Are mixed people black?
I don't know. Look, this how I think about this. When I was in school with all these little vanilla kids, they got treated better than me. You know what I'm saying? They got better snacks. They had better clothes. The teachers looked at them differently. Then they seen me as a little brown kid. They thought I was bad, but the light-skinned kids was the good kids. Like, so.
What? Nigga, you was the light-skinned kid. RJ. All right. Man, what you been doing, man? Dang,
yeah, the black man has always been painted a negative picture. You know what I'm saying? Even as youngins, as the T.Y. spoke, even as the adolescent, he was treated different as a black young boy. You know, so imagine how it gets on us as we grow into adults in the world that we have to come into and the things that we have to deal with on a daily basis. that other races don't have to go through. You know, even from trying to get a good job, from trying to get a good house in a good neighborhood. You know, we've always been slighted. We've always had to fight an uphill battle all the time. That's why we're a resilient group of people, and we've never given off hate to not one race. And the hatred that they still hold for us, whatever group of people, I'm not just singling out one. It's crazy because we hate no people. We take in all, even when they talk about us. So for a pro-black man or woman to have a different race of spouse, that's fine. Like I said, that shows you love even deeper. You chose to step outside of your race and chose and let people know it's okay to love different.
Yeah, mulatto children, product of two races, and not loved by neither. That's sad.
Okay, guys. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yes, please.
I heard some interesting statements. I'm trying not to laugh, but to be pro-black is you have to understand who you are and where you come from, and understand the struggles that we all been through, because it's passed down from generation to generation to generation. You can be pro-black and still have a significant other outside of the race. That just means that significant other is down for our struggle. So that's not a question. You can be pro-black and have a.
But see, I had to push back on that just because that don't mean she down for what his cause. She just loves him. She don't have to necessarily be down for the mission that he's a part of. She just has to have his back. You know what I'm saying? Just to love him. I don't think that equates into the equation of her wanting to be with him. You know what I'm saying? Because she might not even know anything about being pro-black. She just knows she loves him.
No. Well, let me say this. If you love somebody, you love all of them.
Right.
All of them. That means she's down for the struggle.
That's like if
you cannot get into a situation with somebody. That person has to be open and upfront. Look, this is what I am. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. So now she has made this choice of, I'm going to have your back for who you are and what you stand for.
I agree with that.
So when I say that, if you pro-black, first and foremost, some of you guys don't even know what being pro-black is until you understand what it really actually means.
Right about that, because I'm steady trying to figure it out. I'm going with what the definition 7 gave us.
That's him being pro-black. My pro-black, I'm deeper than that. When I say I'm pro-black, let me break this down to you. When I say I'm for my people, the good, black, the bad, and the ugly. I'm not gonna turn my back on my race to please another. When I say I'm down, good, bad, and ugly, I stand 10 toes for mine. When I say I'm pro-black, I'd rather shop with my black business owners than to deal with anybody else. That's how pro-black I am. I stand 10 toes for mine. So I'm gonna use me as an example. I'm not dating nobody because right now I have a total mission on, and being with somebody ain't the problem. But if I was decided to date somebody from another race, which has never happened, but just to say, that person has to be down for who I am and my struggle. I don't want no feedback on what should or what could happen or what you think should happen. No, either you're gonna stand 10 toes with me or you could get stepping. So there, 7, can I use you as an example? With his significant other, she's standing 10 toes with him. She with the good, the bad, and the ugly. She's not gonna put nothing else to sabotage Dario and what he's trying to do. So yes, you can be pro-black and have a significant other that is of a different lineage, if that makes sense to you.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yep, I share those same sentiments.
So that there that is that there is that right there. But
We
you,
got,
we go
we got a comment for
You
you.
got through that motherfucker?
We got a
And they
comment
charge
for
you
you.
20.
okay.
Oh.
Mute him. Go ahead. You see that?
I can't see that. How can I?
We have Armand.
I got it.
Okay.
Hi, baby. We gotta stand by.
What's going on?
Okay, he's trying to say, do we stand by people that can be racist?
Nah.
No, that's no. If you want to break bread with somebody that you know is racist, then you need to sit down and think of really think about yourself, because there's something else going on. I'm never going to break bread with somebody that's racist towards me. You only got to tell me once. Only got to tell me once how you feel. I don't need that I don't need you in my circle. So no, you can't. No, that's a no. What's the second part to his question?
That was all he had, and he just said, "Hey." And then
Hey, baby.
we had somebody named Lex talking to you. This is what they said.
Did I hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay, cool. My microphone got cut out. Sorry about that, y'all. I did want to answer what his question was, because that's something. Bring back up our mind question real quick. I wanted to see that before we get to Lex Markey. But do y'all stand by black people can be racist? Because I do not. Sorry, because I do, but it's towards all the other races because they try to steal our style and anything we do, but never give us our credit. Okay, so this is a very good question, and I have talked about this many times. Sorry about the reading of it. You type exactly how you talk. I was listening to your voice while I was reading it. My fault. But then, all right, here we go. First off, being racist. This is a good question for across the panel. Do y'all feel that black people can be racist?
No.
No, that's a no for you, Chef Dave.
Yeah, I was born racist.
Chef Dave, do you believe black people can be racist? Well, he's probably busy right now.
Nah, they can't. They can't be racist. You know, because we accept all peoples in every aspect of what we do, from our music to our inner circles. We accept them, but when we try to do things that are out of our race, they shun it. They shun us. You know, so we love all people. We can't be racist.
This is the thing, though, about the word racist. So I disagree with both of y'all, and I'm gonna tell you why. The word racist has two undertones of exactly what it actually means. Can we be systemically racist? Absolutely not. Can we be racist? Definitely. But then this is why I say that. So being racist is mostly having a prejudice towards other groups of people. What is prejudice? Prejudging. That means that when you see a group of another person based on whatever racial background they have, you judging them subliminally. I believe everybody's racist because we all judge people subliminally. If you saw somebody walking down the street and they looked like they was toting something, you gonna think that they told something. You're not gonna ask why you think that. Subliminally, you just think that. When you see other races of people, you see an Indian person, you think about 7-Eleven or whatever it is that you think inside your head that might have a racial undertone to it. You think that, whether it came from watching The Simpsons when you was a kid, whether you met one Indian person and you have a stigma towards that people for the rest of your life, that's still racist. But people mix the word racist and they trying to make it seem like it's white supremacy. Being racist and white supremacy is two different things. So just because you're a racist person, which I believe everybody is, based off of just minor prejudices, that doesn't mean that you're trying to go burn down churches and subjugate a group of people based on the color of their skin and destroy entire neighborhoods and do all that extra stuff. So that's why I disagree with y'all on can we be racist.
What does it mean when you don't like handicapped people?
That's a hate crime. That's a
right. That's a mental illness. What is it? Wait a minute.
Man, we're gonna have to pull Brandon in here. Brandon needs to come. Hey man, Brandon, you're gonna have to click the link, bro. I know I'm racist, and that's not even to sugarcoat it. I know that this is the clippable moment. Y'all can try to clip me for it. I know that I am definitely racist.
I'm not a racist.
Last time I checked, so that is what it is.
Hey, do your thing, brother.
Well, I'm gonna pose this question to you all. Can you be can pro-black make you a racist? Because I'm pro-black, and by very real definition, I guess I am a racist. Because
but if you start spewing hate towards another group of people, then I think that's when
I just don't fool with them. See, that's
then that don't mean you ain't no racist.
I just don't fool with them.
Category
you ain't the KKK.
You don't have to spew people to be racist.
So see, and me and Seven talked about this a lot. If I could delineate from everybody, I would, because I love my people so much. I want us to shine and be big, but I'm pro-black, but I don't deal with nobody else. And from Seven's definition, that would make me a racist, but I don't see myself as racist. I see myself as pro-black.
Well, see, that's his definition.
I don't. And another thing that I want to point out, when how can I put this? I'm trying to be I'm trying not to be, hard or
you're trying to be politically correct.
Right. But what I'm trying to say is if you are a racist, that means you go out your way to belittle the other.
So look at this. I pulled up the definition. It ain't just my definition. This is literally what it is. And you have to subgroup this because all these things have stops in it. Characterized by showing prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is minority or marginalized.
And Miss Angie don't do that. Miss Angie don't do that.
She shows prejudices.
How? She says she don't mess with them.
You still prejudice. You have to prejudge somebody to not mess with them.
She just saying she ain't. Nah.
That's not what I said.
That's showing the what's the name. Either way,
listen to her, Seven. She just said that is not what she said.
I choose not to deal with them. And this is the reason why I choose not to deal with them, because of their racism and their prejudice. See, I don't I don't invite myself nowhere that I don't want, where they don't want me to be.
But for right here, y'all. This is where y'all both, not both of y'all, but right here for real, Chef Dave. This is where you're missing the point. Even what she just said right there shows a sign of prejudiceness. What she just say? She said, "I choose not to mess with them because of their racism." How did you know that they was racist?
Because I've experienced it.
You experienced it, and now you judging the entirety of their group of people, right?
Because that's what they do with us.
She can smell the salt on it.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. This is not me calling you wrong. I think that you are okay in this. I understand that. So I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah, but I still don't think that's her being racist though. That's more of her protecting herself. I don't think that's being racist.
Now, when I come across them, I'm very cordial to them. I speak with them.
Thank you.
And I acknowledge them. I give them the utmost respect.
Just like any other person.
But this is the but. Wait a minute. This is the but to this. When they see their community spew racism towards our community, they don't stop it. They stay quiet, but they don't stop it. Now, don't get me wrong. Not all of them are like that, but they don't stand up and say, hey, you're wrong. Now, see, with our community, it's just in our DNA. Hey, if we see something wrong, hey, don't say that. That's not good. That's not cool. Don't say that. That's disrespectful. But with that community, I mean, any other racial community, they don't do that. They stay quiet. And then when the doors close, they be like, hey, I'm not like that. I don't feel like that. Why didn't you say that in front of them?
Facts. That's true. That's true.
I like that right there.
That's true.
Best one of the night right there.
Oh, hold on. We got Brandon in the building.
Brandon came in here.
What up, BJ?
Brandon, you ain't get on the stage. I'm gonna put you in the background.
Oh, you put him in the background?
He on stage.
Yeah. Oh, man. There you go.
Go ahead,
Hey, Brandon, sound check. What's up?
Sound check.
Yeah, we hear you. Loud and clear.
Him and Ryan right next to us.
All right, Ryan, you in here too now.
Man, like my audio would never pick up. Like, and then so I had to go back on the laptop.
Thought you were drinking them Bud Lights.
I'm doing that too. Happy New Year's.
So now that we got
hey, Ryan, tell your team out. Y'all too close to each other.
Oh, y'all both in the same room?
Yeah, so you're going.
So now that y'all, what's that? Now we got everybody back up inside of here. So I'm not arguing against any of these minor things that you're saying. I'm not taking away any of the stuff that you said about that. And I already understand that I ain't changing nobody's mind. But I'm not even gonna question if y'all know some of these smaller things. Subconscious is something that you do without trying to do it. It's just something that you do. Like breathing when you're sleeping. You're not thinking about breathing when you're sleeping. You're just doing it. And when you have thoughts in certain situations, you look at something and then you have the thought. You don't try to have that thought. That's just something that happens. You're going to act in a in a certain way based off the thoughts that come to your head, which would be still considered racism. But here we go. I think that you guys are trying to quantify the word as being racist as being bad. Does racism mean bad? You can be a good person still and still be racist. Being pro-black, you have to be racist because that means that you want better for your people, sometimes at the expense of other people. What happens if black people do overcome inside of this country? If we overcome in this country, that means the power structure of the white system has to crumble. Capitalism crumbles. That means that we're putting our people over the structure that is currently ahead. You can't be pro this and pro this at the same time. That's literally racist. You have to believe that you need to rise above and be better. That's racism. You get that? Do everybody understand that? Or do I sound crazy? Tell me why I sound crazy if you do, but if you believe so.
You don't sound crazy. You don't sound crazy. No, you don't sound crazy. That's just what you believe. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. And we can all agree to disagree. But I don't agree with that because if the white structure was to crumble, because that's what we're living up under, if that white structure was to crumble, and let's say that we as a black race, foundational black race, come to the top, we would, it's just not in our DNA to treat them the way they treated us.
See, that's the point. You just did it right there. You made the it's synonymous with the racism synonymous with being like they were. I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. So, like, just because we get a gain power stance, I'm not saying that we're gonna start grape robbing, murdering.
Look, I said it.
Nations of people. I'm not saying that. But still, even with that structure of wanting us to be better than somebody else, we want to see our people on top. We want to see our people doing better. We want to see the what's that infrastructure that destroyed our people give recompense to us. That means they will have to go down, which would still be racism. But then, what you about to say, RJ50?
What question you have for Brandon? Oh, Brandon in the chat now. I don't know if y'all want to.
Brandon. Oh yeah, Brandon. Go ahead.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
So you don't feel that black people should be dating white people or any other race?
Nah, especially man, that's mixed race. And then what black people don't understand, they already trying to extinct us. So by us mixing our race, especially with white people, bro, then you have kids, then your kid. For an example, let me give y'all an example. I don't know if y'all remember when Amber Rose came out and said she was white because black people kept telling her that she white. Now, she considered herself as white. She don't even consider herself.
And that don't make her
And
white.
what do you
I can
mean?
tell you I'm white,
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a
I can tell
problem
you I'm white.
because if I'm mixing races and that's what I'm teaching my kid, well, and then my kids having a white kid, bro, that's expecting black people, bro. Every time you mix race, bro, they not everybody. We and then all black people don't accept light skinned people, bro.
Calm down now. Let's stick on the Amber Rose thing first. You know what I'm saying? Before we move to other points. You said that she calls herself white because black people antagonized her, and then now she just wants to call herself white.
All her life.
Now, let me ask you. If I told you that I'm white, what you gonna tell me?
Nah. That's when this was from birth. This is when she was little old enough to grown, bro.
Just answer the question. If I told you that I was white, what are you gonna tell me?
I mean, hey, that's what you believe. Hey, that's what happened. I can't say.
You crazy.
I mean, hey. But that's what she was told all her life. That's brainwashing somebody, ain't it? That's what you told all your life, but you really black. But you you still get that now. Like, come on now.
Amber Rose is really black. That's the point.
But she consider herself as white, bro. That's what you're not getting. That's what you're not getting. That's what you're not getting, bro.
You got black American lineage running through her. That means she's black. She's black,
bro.
Our people. If you go back to the beginning of the country,
that's not no, bro.
I'm gonna drop a little history.
I didn't know she was black. I thought she was white. I didn't know she was black.
You see what I'm saying?
See,
that she consider herself as white.
I didn't know.
She never came.
So first, hold on, because this is why I have to start off the conversation and ask y'all what is being black. Because when you say stuff like that, now we're gonna have to go through history, and then so once we got out of slavery, we had 50,000 patents of the black community by itself. We created a bunch of stuff. With your mentality, that would mean that we would have way less than that. It'd be less. They would slice that probably even in half, because there was a lot of so-called mulattoes. We even use white terms inside of the things that we're saying. You're calling these people mulattoes. Did you know that you're not fully black? So what race are you? That means that everybody on the panel is technically a different race.
Nah, I'm fully
Everybody.
back, bro. I'm fully, bro. Nah,
What's fully black?
I'm
Now
black,
explain
bro.
that.
Now
I'll give you the floor.
I got a black daddy and a black mama, bro. I'm fully black, bro.
Look,
How you
look,
know?
I can
Fully
explain.
black, bro.
I got a
Fully black.
black pit
How you
bull.
know?
I got a black pit bull. My mama white, black. My grandma black.
That's your trolling
They
ass
don't even,
up.
they don't even walk past black cats. They don't.
This is
Black
funny.
nigga.
But then here go a good
black,
point to you,
bro.
real quick. Here go a good point to you. So I know a little bit about my lineage.
Mhm.
I am a 16th Chinese. I am also part Gullah Geechee, and I'm also part Native American. Am I black?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
You gonna ask me a question and
Hold
without
on.
answering the question,
Let me
I
ask you
answer
a
your
question.
question after you answer mine, because that's respect.
I mean, I kind of did, but it was like, I mean, but I'm just giving you feedback. That's what she said. Like, hey, she said,
No, I'm
she
talking
said,
about the question that I specifically just asked you.
what was it? What was it?
I answer your question afterwards.
Well, answer. Tell me again. What was your question?
So I said I am a 16th Chinese.
I'm guessing
I'm
Leon
part
was the
Gullah
manager.
Geechee, and I'm also part Native American. Am I black? Would you consider me black?
Yeah, I would consider you black.
So, am
I
I
would
full
consider
black?
you black.
Oh,
Huh?
you don't consider me black.
Bro, you black.
Oh, you
You
do
black.
consider me black.
You black. You got a white mom and do you are your both your parents black?
Well, one side of my family is Gullah Geechee,
No.
and the other side
Or
of my
is your
family
no. Is your mama black and is your daddy black?
based off of what's standing. See, this is the point. This is why I get confused when we talk about
Is your mama black and is your daddy black?
They both FBAs. They both consider.
I'm gonna tell you how Webby told me.
foundational Black American.
Is your mama black and is your daddy black? Because that's your foundation. That's your foundation, right?
They both are considered foundational Black Americans, but they have mixed lineage still.
They black first, right?
I have mixed lineage. I do have
They
mixed
black
lineage.
first, right? They black first, right? Before all that lineage, all that shit come after you black, right?
No,
you black, right?
Your lineage comes before because that's genealogy.
Huh?
That's how you know you're black.
Is your
His
mama
mom-
black and is your daddy black? That's all
I'm right here. I'm his mama. I'm his mama. I'm on here. I'm his mama. We have mixed genealogy. With me, my grandfather's mother was Chinese. She was full Chinese.
Hey,
So
Sway
I'm
don't know
an
what he
eighth
talking
Chinese.
about. You don't know
But
what he
listen
talking
to what
about,
but listen to what I'm saying. My grandfather was half Chinese. He was mixed, mulatto, however you want to call it. But he loved his foundational Black women, and all his children are considered Black. My dad, his mother is Choctaw. They stole her lineage from her. They reclassified her as Negro, so she's Black. So yes, our foundation is Black. I'm Black. You understand what I'm saying?
Say it loud.
Based off of your
I'm Black and I'm
definition,
proud.
hold up, mama, real quick. But based off of Brandon's definition, we are mixed, so we wouldn't be considered Black. That's technically what you were saying. If you're mixed with something, you're not Black.
Come on, man.
That's how crazy. That's all I'm saying. You gotta explain that to me.
But you have to understand
Sound
that
ridiculous though, for real.
no,
Ain't
it's
gonna
not
happen.
ridiculous.
That
By
was
looking
crazy.
at me,
When he said
guys,
like he knew
look
his
at
whole family tree or something, like he straight knew his whole family timeline, like he straight know all the history. Impossible.
if you
gang.
look at me, do I
Impossible
look like
in
I'm
America,
Chinese?
'cause most of our stuff been wiped out, man. So to say that's crazy.
You eat Chinaman?
I don't eat Chinese. I'm not. I don't look Chinese.
That all the time.
I just don't. I don't look Chinese. I
I'm
can
eating
tell you
China
right now.
It got cat
My
dog, rat,
sound going up.
it's fine. Ain't nobody beating us. Don't play like that.
my
Man.
great grandmother,
But back to the subject at hand.
it goes back to the question at hand. Can you
Back
be
subject
black and
again.
date
Ain't
white?
no way, bro. Everybody mixing
But
something, gang.
can you be black and date white?
Hold on.
Well, yes, you can. I'm a product of it. I am a product of it.
Your speaker not working, RJ. What's that? Mic
Not to
not
be
working.
pro-black though. You can do that, but don't say you pro-black.
And now the question
I'm
is,
very pro black.
how would you not be pro-black from that stance right there?
You got a jungle bunny in the chat. You got a jungle bunny in the chat.
But you can't. Don't date outside your race. I'm just saying.
What's your race?
Don't. You can't date outside your race. Talking about you pro-black. It don't make sense.
I mean,
It
why we
it
not
makes
trying to,
perfect sense.
you know what I'm saying,
This is a good
convert all the
question now.
races to us anyway? Because they steal all our swags and everything. They steal everything from us. Why not try
That's
to
true.
convert all the races to one races like it was in the get-go? We made our own demons out here, gang. Don't ever forget that. We let them control us. We
You
still
like
let them
this.
control us
Listen.
today.
Come on
Mm.
We
Me,
didn't
now.
let
since
them.
we talking about pro-black, we talking
Come
about
on,
being
man.
pro-black. We talking about being
And how
pro-black.
you
So
gonna talk
me,
about
I'm
being
just saying.
pro-black if you ain't got the, you know what I'm saying,
I
the facts and the realness of it?
I
Yeah, you
I
know what I'm saying?
love. I love what respect me and what's best for me and what's for me. But it's like, if it's a person talking about they pro-black, I'm like, don't talk about you pro-black. But then when it comes to a relationship, it's something else. That's all
All right,
I'm saying.
let me ask
But
you some clarifying
you can
questions.
love and do what you want to do, but don't say you pro-black. And then
Hear me
when it
out.
come down to you want to be this fucking this model for pro-black people, and then when we present you to black people who looking up to you, you showing them something different when it comes to your spouse. It's like, oh, it don't look good.
You can
That's
show
So
all.
let me
you
ask
can
you a
show kids
clarifying
something
question real
different
quick.
by moving
Real
to
quick.
another state.
So
You can show kids something different by moving to another
RJ50,
country. But it's all about
gay
what your
and be
morals and
pro-black?
oils is, gang.
Can you be gay and be pro-black? RJ50, from your perspective. You thinking? Wheels turning, ain't
Can you
they?
be gay and pro-black?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. I guess. Shit, you gonna be a gay
All
pro-black
right. I'll see
motherfucker.
y'all tomorrow.
Hey,
You
look,
gonna be
yeah,
a
so
gay.
we
You gonna be a
we ain't
gay
gonna jump on this
pro-black
tonight because we
motherfucker.
ain't got nobody on the board from there. But you know what I'm saying? We don't want to get
Yeah,
dragged into
but
this
you
war.
can move. Listen, you can move that go. Listen, you can move that goal post over there. You can move that goal post how you did it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. So it could be gay
Yeah.
motherfuckers that's
What
fucking
he?
with
What
just
time?
gay black motherfuckers. They ain't fucking outside their race.
They ain't
So
paying yet.
yeah, if they
Don't
want to
you
be in
think
a
it
gay
makes me
community
anti-black?
and be gay pro-black,
Mm,
then yeah.
mm.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Don't you think that's anti-black though?
No, that's
Whether
anti
they was gay
something else.
in the race
Listen,
or outside the race?
no,
What's
that's
the
anti
point of
something
being
else.
pro-black? We are we uplift ourselves as a people. How do you create more of our people?
Listen,
By actually
if
procreating.
why tell me why would that be anti-black?
We ain't create nobody.
I just you ain't create no people. There's
Ain't
no
no
Right?
people
create no
being
people.
created. There's no
Ain't create
community
no
if you
people.
have a gay community.
Thank you. Now pause, Seven. So how can you create more of our people if you date outside or your race?
They
So his
still come
kids
from my
not black.
fucking balls.
So
They're
his kids
still
ain't
my
gonna be black.
people because they came out of me. Nigga. They're real people.
They not
It's
black.
in our community. They share the same lineage as
So we
me.
saying black is black
That's
is
not
black.
black
You
people, bro.
understand?
Like
So we
it's
going off of
mixed
that.
people. It's a mixed breed, bro.
What? What's a
What?
mixed
Hey,
breed?
You got
hey,
mixed
Explain what a
with
mixed
black
breed
people,
is.
white people. They have their own people.
Define a mixed breed from your perspective, because we need to understand that.
Mixed race.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
we said
go ahead.
I'm
not
getting
black.
I'm
Hey,
getting a
yeah, we
late
ain't a color in the
feedback. So
first
like
place
every
anyway.
time I
So when
talk,
we keep saying
I get a
black, we
late
just basic.
feedback. So I don't know if I'm on time or not.
Oh, we'll let you talk about that in a little bit. What's the name, Mondo? What's the name about the racist part? But then, so let me just break it down. Technically, everybody on this panel has a different lineage, which means that we are all mixed with something
A
different.
lineage don't mean nothing.
If you're talking about just skin color, that means that what if I had a wife that was Sudanese? Would I still be anti-Black American? You see how crazy you sound now?
Bro.
So
when we talk about when we talk about blacks in America, bro. If I knew where I come from, I will say I'm this. If I knew I came from goddamn me Zimbabwe, if I knew I came from Nigeria, if I knew I came from Jamaica, and like I would say that, I wouldn't just say I'm a fucking black in America. I'd be proud to say, nigga, I'm a Nigerian. Fuck it, because I know it. But real blacks in America say they blacks in America because they don't know where they fucking come from. And
I know exactly where I
so we call ourselves black.
Hold up.
They be like, where you from? I'm from
Hold up.
I can tell you exactly where I come from. I know exactly where I come
as black
from.
people in America, our lineage goes back farther by paper, where we can actually prove where the hell we've been longer than Nigeria's been a country, longer than Zimbabwe's been a country, longer than Ghana's been a country.
So let me ask you a question. So you're saying that we don't know where we're from.
Them over there, they don't even know where they're from exactly. You don't know where you're from, but you don't gotta ask your elders. You gotta ask your elders, man. You gotta talk to them.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your mother, your father, your grandparents. You know, this stuff has been passed down from me from generation to generation to generation. I know exactly where I come from.
Kez didn't jump in. What up, Kez?
What up with
it?
So it's not hard for you to find out your lineage.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the ones who don't know where they come from, because it's a lot of people out here don't know where they come from. It's hard for a lot of people, because if it wasn't, they know, and people would be representing it proudly. Even like let's just say 20-year-olds right now, if their parents told them where they came from, their parents would be represented proud, and their kids are represented proudly. If that generation before them represent that shit proudly where they came from, they're represented proudly. But it's a lot of people who don't know. So that's why people consider, that's why we use the label black. So if therefore we won't even say black, we say no, I'm a Nigerian.
So
you know,
you a pro-black
we'll use that. We wouldn't say we blacks in America. We wouldn't consider ourselves blacks. We wouldn't even be having this topic right now where we say, nah, I ain't no fucking black. I'm a fucking Nigerian. I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this.
That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. They do that.
Hey, let some of the other guests speak real quick so we can find out what they
I was tapped in. I'm just saying, like, if he was the pro,
let us know what you was up here for. What part?
The ones who know. The ones who know.
I'm tapped in for the whole thing with the pro back. But look, long story brief, hey, everybody gonna choose who they choose. We got a dominant gene out of everything. That's why I was just basically saying. But hey, bro, believe in his pro blackness. I don't no belief in that. Everybody got their opinion.
So
far as my pro blackness though, I mean, if he did, they outside the race, that's just making more of our race than other races. If you understand it, like that is somewhere in pro blackness in our way, because a lot of other races ain't gonna see the other side until they get, you know what I'm saying, in our shoes. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree. I totally agree with that.
So it's like, you say it's not pro blackness, but it's actually in his way he actually excelling us forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's what I said. Yep.
Understand our blackness, because they always trying to steal the swag, always style.
Always. No matter what we do.
So why not get more informed or in tune to what our side it look like? If you want to be part of me, well, see this side of this life, you hear me? Because you ain't gonna see forever on that side. You know what I'm saying? You see how the world reverting to us anyway, back to the original state. So it's like, hey, shout out to you informing somebody. Like for you feel like shit, that's informing, that's not black, but hey, it is what it is. Everybody got their own way, but as long as we support each other in our way, we'll be cool.
I said that earlier.
That's all it is.
I said that earlier.
Let's hate more support, gang.
You chose to be in this.
You're
If
right.
you choose to
But
be
see,
in
with
it,
that,
you
you
gonna
said a
stand 10
part of
toes in it.
you said a part of you.
Mhm.
So I said that when you whoever
I'm
decides
saying like a
to be
part of
with
me,
you,
basically a part of like the culture, like real life, the other side, like the streets. Prince, man, you know how it is, man. You had syrup sandwiches in the phone and all that type of stuff. They might got the trailer park, but we got the hood. You know what I mean? They don't know.
They
Look, and like an old comedian, I forgot his
you
name. I don't remember his name, but
I know
he
that,
said it before.
but that don't mean because you do that.
Of course, everybody on the, you know what I'm saying? You got some people that everybody on her white side that ain't going to agree to it, but
I got a delay, bro. I got a delay on this end, and I can't even answer how I want to answer.
Answer. We can hear you. I can hear you.
I sure about to say I can hear it, my bad. It's probably me.
Nah, I'm saying because it's like when I say something, it's like people be talking, so it's like this delay. So I don't know if they talking while I'm saying something. So
Is it
Nah,
like a
you
delay, like we speaking Chinese? Hey, look, hey, don't be like,
that was
wait.
racist right there. That was pretty racist.
And I never doubted myself. I promise you, I never doubted. I'm like,
yeah,
Never doubted
I
it.
swear that I promise you
prejudice, what,
that delay right there,
racist,
bro.
prejudice.
That delay right there.
It could be that.
That's what it is. That's how it is for me too. But hey, Brandon, you have anything else that you want to say to the panel?
It ain't harmful intent though.
Seven doing it
No
right
harmful
now.
intent in
Seven
my
doing it
race.
right now. Seven like
I'm actually Chinese.
Look,
I can do that.
he said you
I'm a
disrespected us for the last time.
Watching that kung fu movie.
My left one. My tail guy. You will be destroyed.
hey, straight up. I ain't bullshit. Damn, man, that's fucked up.
No, but Brandon, you got anything else for us, man?
Brandon high.
I'm good.
Oh man,
But
no.
but so I just want to ask. So whenever you apply out for a job, what you putting that what you marking when they ask you what
Who
is your
talking?
ethnicity or something like
Other.
that?
I mark other or nothing.
Usually.
Ask me at the
You ain't
interview.
gonna get a job, man. Sometimes I don't put nothing either too. I ain't got no job.
But
Man.
it sound
I
like
don't know.
it sound like
This is my
it
job right
sound like
here.
it. I
I
don't know. It just
What you
sound
put?
like y'all not proud to be black.
It's
I'm
not.
from
What do
We
you
Black
ain't
mean?
proud.
ethnic
You gotta
American, bro.
explain that.
I'm
It's
proud, bro. Like
no. I do
it's
that
crazy,
because
bro.
hey, look, I do that off the
You
hood.
gotta,
You
you
know
gotta
what I'm
explain
saying?
yourself though, because like right
Soon as
now,
they hear my name, they think Muslim. I ain't got time for that. You know how that was, Scott.
yeah.
I don't got time
So
for them to be
Brandon,
like Ahmad.
I mean, but
Sound like
that
he
kind of
bombed the
sound like
Twin
you ain't proud
Towers.
to be black though.
That
but how you gotta explain
my
that?
name
Why
ain't
do it
even
sound
full
like you're
black.
not proud to be black?
What's a black name, gang? That's when you say full black. What does
No,
that
no,
mean?
no.
Man?
I ain't say nothing about no your name.
Your
I'm just
name.
saying it sound
He
like
talked about
you proud not
so,
to be black in America.
but you
So
gotta
so so
explain to me
so
what that means to you.
yes,
Explain that.
gang, because I'm so like you gotta explain that right there. That's far fetched to me. Like as I'm saying to be black, or I know the consequences of being black in America. If I put my name and my race on there, he already gonna have a discrimination or a racist thought of me coming in, gang. Come on, man,
Bro,
we
that's for
playing
any
dumb right
black
now.
man. That's for any black man.
Right,
That's
that's
for
what I'm
any
saying.
black
So look,
man.
as far as getting jobs in 10 gang, come on, man. I don't give a fuck if we were fully
Hey,
qualified. We've been
Rondo,
we've been pissed on and
Rondo,
missed out on several times,
bro,
bro. Stop acting like
you
you
got
ain't.
dread. You got dread.
Give him
So that's
some time to
stereotyping
explain
you
himself.
anyway, bro. They
Right, that's what I'm
stereotyping you
saying.
anyway. You got
Why give
dread,
look?
bro. So I mean,
Why even give him a look? Why even give him the
that
full
don't so
description before I
that's the
come in
least of
there?
your worries. That's the least of
Look,
your
Don't make me have to
worries.
mute both of y'all.
look, it's the least of my worries when I get there. You see,
Chill.
you understand that? It's the least of my worries when I get there. Off of that.
All right, so chill. You unmute yourself. You can chill, but chill. Listen to what I'm saying real quick. I
Oh,
don't
it
want
ain't
to
no
run past
harmful
that.
intent. I ain't messed up.
My fault. I just muted it so I can say that. I just said just mute so I can say that. But hey, Brendan, you made a clarifying statement. I need you to explain it so I can tell you whether I agree with it or not from my end. But then you said that it sounds like
I'll just ask you. I'll just ask you a
I'm not
question.
pro-black. No, you didn't even ask a question. You just said it sounds like you're not pro-black. That's a statement. What does that mean? What do you? Why? How did you come to that conclusion?
No. It just no. I'm saying that. I
He
mean,
said you ashamed to be
I
black.
just
He ain't
asked you
say
what.
pro black.
No. I just asked, what do you? I just asked, are you ashamed to be black or what? Like,
No.
Everybody
No,
needs love.
Oh, that was a good ending on that one. I'm not ashamed to be black. No, what's that?
I'm
I'm
not
very
ashamed to be
into
black.
it. Very into it. Understanding my people on whether it's a historical level. I understand this on so many different levels. I understand the redlining systems and how we've been aggrieved by the people that surround us. And I always advocate and teach younger brothers about this type of stuff. I don't know what part of that would give you the hint that I am anti-black or ashamed to be black. But then just clarifying genealogy and trying to find out what you defined as black was all I did. And that made you feel ashamed that I know where my ancestors was at, and you probably don't know where yours was. And you could just say it. Just tell me if you know. If you don't, that's cool too. Don't tell me that I'm ashamed. Well, I took out the time to ask my elders and find out this shit.
It ain't even nothing to be ashamed of. If you don't know, don't be ashamed. If you don't even know, don't be
The point
ashamed.
is that if you didn't even ask your elders, that means that you probably ashamed. Why didn't you ask nobody about this? That's important. How would you even know that you're actually black? You could be what's the name? Indian, East Indian. They just as dark as us.
Hey,
You look black.
and that's not it. Except now that's when I say 7. Sometimes it go back.
See, I ain't even go that deep. But I'm saying like far as like growing up in the
It's
hood,
sometimes like
like
a
you
lot
just
of
said.
people who don't know though. That's why I say like
I don't care.
that's why it go back to me saying
That's hear me out. Hold up, because we got to stop right there real quick. I'm gonna let you go. We got to stop right there because you not knowing, and you're what's the name? You're older. You're an older person. We're all older people on this panel. You not knowing is willful ignorance. You don't care. That's why you never ask. You never care to even look it up. You don't care.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about either. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be looked down on.
You right, Chef Dave.
No, right. Nobody should be ashamed.
When y'all make claims at me or saying that we're saying somebody that's in an interracial relationship or even batting for people who are inside interracial relationship are not pro-black, when y'all are obviously showing signs of being anti-black. Yeah, well, not even being anti-black, but just existing in blackness. I don't really care about this shit.
I
mean,
not to backtrack that, but all I was saying was like when I marked other on that mug, it just
no 7. I think 7. What 7? I think
if I give them my full name and also my race, they already got that on the paper discrimination. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's black. You know what I'm saying? Now they already. Now when I come in with dreads too, it may just look bad. So I just like, I ain't gonna give them the full scoop. I'm just gonna give them a little service. You know what I'm saying?
They don't even.
You don't know what I'm
They don't
trying to
even
look
look
like.
at that. I was just asking because they don't even. Most y'all don't even look
That's
at
all I
that.
was saying was that.
Okay, I understand what everybody's saying. Young man, I'm sorry. What's your name again? What is it? Chef RJ50.
No, that was it, y'all. That's
RJ.
all I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
No. Oh, mine, not you. I'm talking to RJ50.
Auntie, I straight
Sweetie,
cannot hear you. Is you muted? I cannot hear you at all.
I'm on my headphones. Y'all can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Baby.
But y'all heard what I said though. That's
right
okay.
now.
Go ahead and come back out.
Like I said, I don't want to get the full scoop. And also,
So,
I'm black with dreads. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying, push up.
Can you hear me? RJ50.
Auntie, I
there is no excuse.
I hear you saying something, but I straight can't hear her.
You can't.
If you don't know your, bro.
No, that's right. I saw. Hold on.
RJ50. If you don't know your, there's no shame. Don't ever feel shame that you don't know your lineage. But right now we're in the information technology. It's so easy to find out the paper trail because we have paper trails for us. All you need is your mama and your daddy. And on their birth certificate, it's going to have their mother and their father, and so on and so forth. And that's how you could trace your lineage. I mean, as Brandon was saying, don't be ashamed. There's no shame. Just know that you are black.
Um,
I don't know what's that extra noise. I can't hear.
I hear you though. Did you hear
Yeah,
that,
I hear
RJ?
no,
So
what I'm saying is no.
go ahead.
So what I was saying is it's not. Sometimes what if you don't know if like sometimes in some cases some people don't know who this parent is or this parent is. You know what I mean? And
Understand?
you can do your research. And, all right, let's say for instance you do ancestry, and it say you came from your bloodline got Nigerian and got this and
That's
Cameroon. And
that's a
that
B.
don't mean
That's a
that
BS website. Don't
all
use that
right,
as
I'm
a
this.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have no type of chemistry, no history with nobody.
See, with Ancestry,
Now
that's a
I'm just
BS
saying because that's
website
one of the ways. But we not
because
scientists, so we'll have
yeah,
to go
right.
to somebody
It's
to tell us.
that Ancestry is crap because Nigeria
He
didn't
always
become a country until 1964. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no way I got Nigerian in me, and Nigeria wasn't a country, became a country in 1964. Ain't no way I can
But
have Zimbabwe in me, and I'm older than Zimbabwe. You understand what I'm saying? I'm 54 years old. Zimbabwe didn't become a country until 1980. So that I don't like people when they say the
I
ancestry.
understand it,
I don't use that or 21 in me. That's bullshit. All that is bullshit.
right?
That's propaganda. What I'm
So yeah,
saying
And
is you got to do the paper trail. And when I say do the paper trail, start with your
okay,
mother and your father. If you don't know your father or your mother or whatever the situation may be, just use one of your parents. All you need is
you
one.
froze.
it,
You just need
It
one.
lagged out because new people came in. It lagged out. Say that last part that you said again.
but okay. With that being said, so therefore, if I use one of my and see that's why I'm saying. See, your parents can only go so far. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like your parents can probably could go to they probably great grandfather or something like that. But
Right.
and that's just off of what they heard from somebody else and what they heard from this person.
Here, let me
And
tell you.
so then when you say don't use the apps and all this, it's like they can the apps can go deeper than when I can go if I ask my mom who was my dad, who was my grandfather, who was my great grandfather. If they can't go past who was my great great grandfather, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
So it's
playing a
like
different.
I gotta take either my mom's word for the farthest they can go, or if I take the
Let me get this real quick, please.
apps
No.
or whatever who can take your DNA and say can trace it back. You
another
know what
way
I
I
mean?
did
First
it.
of but wait a
It's
minute.
like
First and
who word
foremost,
do I take?
don't
Let
you
me
give
let
them
me
white people your DNA because I'm telling you that yeah, no, don't do that.
let me
But
let me tackle this
that's
real quick.
how no, wait a minute. That's how I learned of what it's been word of mouth. Word of mouth. You know, understand what I'm saying? That's how we know who we are. That's it. But now that we are information technology, you can go if you know where your grandparents were born at, you can pull up their birth certificate. This is
So
all it's all written down.
I'm seconding what you're saying right now. Exactly. Right what you're saying right now. So when you're talking about what's the name, the pulling up of genealogy, it's a difference between genealogy and actual DNA testing. Only thing that they're showing you is that there's people who have genetic markers that's similar to yours. They might have the same type of nose you have, same type of hair that you have, all these other little things that they be able to say. Because Like really the difference between every single person on the planet is less than a percent. Less than a percent. You know what I'm saying? It's less than even the 0.1% that makes me look different than RJ50. You get what I mean? So when you talk about genealogy, that's you literally following the paper trail. Only thing you have to do is know your mother's name, and then your mom can give you the starting point. I was born here, and you will be able to, because America has census sessions for as long as we can remember. You will be able to go to that go to the database inside of that county and literally look it up on the internet. You will be able to find out who her mother and her father was, and then so on and so forth for generations, leading back to the point in time where we was literally in chattel slavery.
I y'all about to say a lot of documents is in the basically slavery documents in like city halls and stuff like that. They'll tell you about, you know what I'm saying, your great grandparents stuff. You know what I'm saying? They tell you where they came in on the dock and everything. You know what I'm saying?
It's not funny. I don't.
No, dead serious. He's correct. It'll tell you exactly where they was docked and sold at. That is
even
true.
where they died at. They'll tell you where they died at, but we got death certificates.
Hey, they always kept checking their property, my man. I always know that. Wait.
So you just got to be willing to do the work. You got to do the footwork. But it's a good feeling to know where you come from. It's a very good feeling.
Okay, you pro-black, it don't mean that I'm just black. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't even fully black. Hey, what's black?
What does black mean?
To be a foundational Black American. To be a foundational Black American, because we build this country.
Once you know where you come from, then like once we know where we come from, then that's what it means. Then like, do we try to go back to where we come from?
No.
Or do we be like, I know where I come from, and that's it?
No.
What you actually bring up
is always to make things better for our race and our
remember where the conversation started at. We were talking about things that make somebody anti-black, or you can't be pro-black if you do this. You don't know what your genealogy is, so you don't even know if you fall into the lines of things that you are calling not black. You don't even know if you do. You don't even know if so. Right now, you could be from another country. You might be an immigrant for all you know. You never even looked it up.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's another thing, Seven. I wouldn't call myself black if I knew where I came from, bro. If I knew where I came from, I would never call myself black.
This is the kicker right here. Now, don't you think it's crazy? Because that means that you will be doing the same thing that people who come to our country do. You'll be telling me, a black man that is from America, foundational to America, my people built this country, and then you don't know that you're even from here, and you're telling me that, no, you can't be pro-black. I'm like, nigga, you from motherfucking Congo. What are you telling? I can't be pro-black in America. You're not even pro where the hell you from. You don't know where you from. So you see
no. You getting it twisted. No, you get my words twisted. You got my words twisted, bro. You got my words twisted.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about you twisted. Nah, you got my words twisted.
I'm gonna say
I was saying no. I'm saying like I said before, if I knew where I came from, I always just say I'm this, I'm that. I would never say I'm black. I never tell a black man in America, you not black. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, hey, you could be black. I'm gonna be where I know my people, my ancestors come from. I'm always gonna represent that because I'm proud of it and I know it. You know what I'm saying?
You're missing the point still though, because that's not.
I'm gonna let the black man in America have his.
So look, cause like everybody got a code switch, huh? But look, everybody, we the only race that space got us like code switch anyway though. Like we gotta adjust ourselves. Why we gotta keep doing this stuff like over the years? So
and I stopped doing it. Yeah, I agree with you, Armand. I agree with you. We are the only race that has to code switch. I stopped code switching. I am who I am. I am who I am.
That's what it is.
My hair is me. You don't like it, don't look at it. The way I speak, my dialect, my vernacular, that's me. If you don't like it, don't listen to me.
Man.
Don't listen to me. Because I am who I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more.
and all the races in America is like, why do we like as being pro-black, like you said, like then why we got a code switch to just to this neighborhood like this, and we shouldn't act this way.
No,
A lot of
because
neighborhoods they live in today, our great grandparents built it, but
you
moved us to this
understand.
way because they didn't like that, and then moved us. All right, now they try to move us like far as St. Louis wise, they try to move us out of the city so they can have the city back.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
Just-
say this.
that's a good
Yeah,
conversation.
I'm gonna say no. I want to be on that conversation because I got some knowledge to
floor.
give to you all. I got some
Take the
knowledge
floor.
to give to you all. What they're doing in the city of St. Louis right now is what they've been doing for many of years and generation after generation after generation. I'm gonna start with that May 16th tornado that went through there.
Man,
It's
like
torn.
TT, man,
I'm
I
gonna
swear,
tell you right now because
something ain't right, guy.
because of the what I do for a living, I go through there every single day. Why is there a tree still laying on Newstead and Natural Bridge, laying on Ashland Elementary? A very large tree is still laying there.
Huge tree.
Why is it that my people got to live under tarps and shit, got holes in their roofs,
Man,
windows
still
boarded up,
outside. Man,
and
still outside.
nobody is giving them money. Nobody has given them money. But if you go the path of the tornado on the rich side of town,
The trees that
houses,
the trees
the
that got knocked
houses
down.
are
remodeled. Man,
they literally got their houses up. Now keep in mind what they say, 95% did not have insurance. They did not have insurance.
Who preparing for tornado insurance though? TT, look, look for me being on the north side, the sirens didn't go off until the tornado after the tornado hit.
And that's another thing.
Come on,
And
man. Explain that to me. Why we got a tornado warning that
I'm
don't
speaking
go
on the
tornado?
discrimination part. The discrimination part is so outrageous. All those homes that's on lenders, they got hit by that tornado. And they did absolutely nothing for them. Hello.
You know, look,
Hey,
when
hey,
they still got
real quick before y'all continue. I saw that comment from Lex Martin. If you would like to come on, what's the name? We can talk about that because I think that I'm well equipped for that conversation, and you ain't gonna be ready for it. But then come on so we can talk about it. But then we're gonna let them continue this conversation because it's important. Go ahead, y'all.
See, what they did was all those mansions that's across the street from Forest Park, they made sure that them houses were taken care of. I guarantee them people did not have insurance. They said 95% of those people did not have insurance. But those houses got rebuilt. But if you go into the inner city,
they still
those houses got holes. There's trees down. The trees have not been removed.
Hey, they got money. They got money.
No,
where?
That's not that. They don't have no money.
Who? Where?
Those houses don't. Those houses out. No. Forest Park.
Okay,
no, that's a part of the city.
Right.
That's a part of the city.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about the houses across the street from Forest. Those mansions. Those people. Those houses been passed down from generation to generation to generation. They didn't even have insurance, but their houses are put back together.
All I know is my pop's house, hole on the side, gang.
Those houses was put together. The other side, you go on the other side of
they had
Delmar.
insurance on those.
No, they did not. No, they did not. They did not have insurance. Listen to what I said. 95% of those people did not have insurance.
So how they get their houses fixed?
The city gave them money. They gave them money.
But some of them still got tarps on their house, and some of those trees are still down in the front of their yards too. A bunch of it's a bunch of them.
No. I told you, I do this for a living. No.
I see it every day. I
And
drive
they
up and down
got
those streets every day.
they got new trees in front of their damn
No, they do
house.
not. No, they do not. I bet you
They
you
do
can drive.
not.
You
I
can
steady
down. You
trying to
can
get it
drive
out of
down.
there.
You can drive down
And
Forest
that's
Park right now,
look. I
and them
like that
big trees
comment
still
I
though.
still
do it
Look,
every
them
day.
trees still in
look.
the
I like
yard.
that comment
If
Them
though.
you
You
trees
know,
don't,
still in the
no, it's
yard.
not.
that's why I
No,
come
it's
Yes,
in
they
and
not.
are.
say that
Them
black
trees still in
support.
the
So
yard.
anybody that do, I do. Look, anybody that still need help, I do help out. You know what I'm saying? I love helping my
Yeah,
community, man. I
yeah.
help pick up some of them
But
houses and bricks,
it
bro.
upset me. I know because like I
Like,
said, I drive through there,
like that.
so
Yeah,
I
but we got to
know.
get upset for the right reasons too. Don't
But
put your
Hey,
energy towards
long as
something
you
but
help
that ain't
out,
no,
even.
we gonna help out.
But if you go through there, there's people living in houses with blue tarps on their houses
So they
and
don't got nowhere to
boarded
go.
up windows,
They
and
don't
the
got
city
nowhere to
did
go.
not give them any money to fix their houses.
And we don't know their situation. We don't know if they had housing insurance. We don't know what kind of
No,
weather
it's
insurance
not.
they. We
That's
don't
not what
know.
I'm saying. The government
Look, we
gave them
still out
money
on
to
the
get
look.
it in.
They still out on the blocks feeding our people right now, man. Black support always, black love.
So you trying to say you don't know their situation? No.
Yeah.
What they did was they're doing it systematically, and it's what Armand pointed to. They're trying to move them out the city. They moved them out the city. They want them out the city so they can take over the city. And y'all need to stand 10 toes to keep y'all property in the city.
And what reason and what things would
They've been playing Monopoly with us too long, y'all. All we need to do is just
That's
keep
it. They
support,
playing monopoly. You
support,
stay on
support,
that
support.
board and you do what you can to support. But what I'm trying to say is, why would they took care of that one side, the rich side. The government gave money. They gave the money to them, but they did not give it to the inner city.
well,
They
I
said they
really
So
don't
proud
know
to
if
be
the
white
government
now.
gave
You
them
ain't
money or
heard that?
not.
They say
I
I'm
don't know if the
proud to be
I'm
government
white.
gave them
telling you
money or
they
not.
did. They did.
I have to see
Hey,
somewhere.
They
I'm
did. No,
proud to be
ain't no
black.
see
You know?
somewhere. I'm telling you
Yeah,
they
I
did.
mean, you on the board or you on the board of where they hand out the money
They
to?
did. They did. They gave the money to them. That's why their houses are being fixed right
No,
now.
you don't know if those people had insurance or not. Like you said, those
No,
houses have been
no,
handed
no,
down from
no, no,
generation to
no, no,
generation.
no,
So
no.
they
They
Just
got
control
like
the
so,
weather.
protection.
They control the weather, y'all.
baby, yeah, they told
That's
Okay.
too.
another
I'm a
subject. I agree.
Hey,
conspiracy
They
hey,
do. They
look,
theorist.
do
look,
control
look,
the
look,
weather.
look, look, look.
That's
Okay,
now
I
that you
think
moving the
this. I think
goalposts.
this. I think
No,
this.
ain't
I
nobody
think this.
moving. No, no, no,
They
Now you
no.
talking about
Because
controlling the weather.
no, I think this, y'all. I
they
think
probably
this.
do.
I think cause I'm gonna speak on for the people I know who was in the inner city who was affected. So I got it's some people that I know was affected who was in like the senior citizen buildings and shit,
Yes,
and they still ain't get their compensation, right?
Man, they still got
They
holes in their
still
gutters.
they still out here going to
yes,
extended
Spoon fed
stays.
and
You
straight
know what
Eddie.
I'm saying?
yes.
And then
The
it's some
the city
people.
have not gave them no
We got
money. They
some
have
people
not
I
given.
know who got like a $60,000 check, seventy
Lex,
thousand dollar
click the
check.
link. Click the link, Lex.
Yeah, but they
But
just said they
it's just certain people.
Ms.
But
Angie
I
just
don't
said
know
they ain't
if
getting nothing though.
I don't know if they gave it to all. If the people who they gave it to, it was the ones who probably had credit or
We
something
just
like
took
that or whatever. But I know it
me
is a lot of people
and
that's right now still haven't got compensated or for nothing. Like even if they didn't have fucking insurance or nothing like that, they should have
Right.
got something. And
They
it's,
should
But
have
it's a
there
got
but
lot of
there
them
are
still
some
out
who
there
did get some.
still paying for their own extended stage now because the deadline or the whatever they was giving them to stay in them hotels, the shit is over. So now they got to pay out their own pocket. So you know
There you go. There you go.
I
There
don't know.
you
Like I
go.
say, I don't know.
Right. He said
That's
something.
why.
You
That's
said
why I
none
say.
of them.
That's
You
why I
said
say
nobody
with
got
the
nothing.
That's why I say when she said Forest Park, I was like, shit. I think they probably had insurance or whatever on their shit.
Yeah, like come on
No,
now.
no, they didn't. They didn't. They didn't.
But I think when she say nobody had nothing because it's like the majority. We always go by the majority. We go by the majority of the city. Like, goddamn, this motherfucker. Damn, the city still looking like this. Like, goddamn, they ain't come through and like, man, where all
Come
the
on,
money
you
and the
couldn't even
resources
cut.
going to? Like, coming,
You couldn't
like,
cut the tree
so
that
I
fell on
definitely
the
understand it.
school.
You know, so
The tree is still in the school. Ashley Elementary, that school was up and running. The tree is in the school.
Wow, it's running. Crazy work. Alex Markey, click the link. Come here and talk with me, man.
What up,
I
Lex?
give you my personal attention. We'll have a conversation.
Why? What Lex talking about?
He said right here. Oh, never mind. He just switched the comment. But he said something about one black guy couldn't buy a chainsaw to get it out the way. It's a city
The whole
issue.
community with trained saws and everything.
It
cutting up
just
at
you
the
don't.
city wasn't
You got to
doing
be a
it.
professional tree cutter, man. It ain't something you just go do.
There's something that's allocated by the city. That's the city.
Yeah, they got to figure out how to move. Like I said, I'm telling y'all, it's plenty of trees still down in some of those rich neighborhoods. Still big old tree stumps in the middle of their sidewalks as well. It's just they just got the money to put the tarps up and get boards on the windows and things. And as sad as it is, that's just what it is. They got the money to do it.
That sound like you caping for them. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
I know you caping
You
for
just
them.
gotta. You just
But
gotta look
you
at both
gotta.
sides of things.
No, I don't want to look at both sides. I want to look
Hey,
at why my people
all
are
right,
still
do it.
living
Hey, I'm not arguing. Do your thing.
with
I'm not.
blue
Hey,
tarps
do it.
on
Hey,
their homes, and they
Mike.
shuck
Hey,
they got boarded up windows.
hey. That's
Yeah,
how you feel. I ain't
ain't
gonna push back.
ain't no looking at both sides. I'm not looking at their side. I'm looking at what my side. Why are they out here struggling?
No argument for me.
Yeah.
Why are
And I
you
think
sitting there taking it? Why aren't you down at City Hall demanding on where that money is?
that's the biggest point that you actually made inside of this is that you said that 95% of the people who was inside of this crisis did not have insurance.
They did
So
not
that
have
means that even
insurance.
inside the rich areas, all of them didn't have insurance also.
They didn't have insurance.
We can't pretend that all of them had insurance either. If it's only 95%. We've got to fact check it. We can fact check it if you like.
That's even like Katrina. They didn't help them. They didn't help them either. We never get help. So I mean, it ain't hard to believe it. That's just the way it.
I'm not
Hey,
talking about Katrina.
I am
Katrina
though.
was in
I'm talking. That's what
Louisiana.
I'm talking about
I'm
though.
speaking of
I'm
St.
talking
Louis,
about.
Missouri.
I'm talking about
St.
that.
Louis,
I said I heard
Missouri.
what you said. I'm not arguing against nothing that you said. None of it. I'm
We
talking.
here in
I'm
St.
making a
Louis.
point now. I'm just saying, when natural disaster strike in poverty-stricken areas, they're always the last good to get taken care of, or not taken
And
care
that's
of
a
at all,
problem.
or not
That's
get
a
taken
problem.
care of at all. That's what I'm saying.
And that's a problem. That is the problem. That's a problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's the
right here.
problem because of what we saying. That's the type of we bringing up. Like so, you can't feel that. That's when I go back to if you consider yourself pro-black. So therefore, if you consider yourself pro-black and for your people, you gotta be like that. Gotta be a concern issue for you. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be like, hold on, like,
Yeah, I'm
hey, fuck
not
that.
carrying that flag. That ain't no flag I'm carrying. That's not a responsibility I'm gonna carry.
You, I ain't saying you gotta carry that
No,
responsibility.
I'm just saying because you saying that's how some pro-black people are. That's why I say
Okay,
I'm
all
not
right.
gonna hold that
Let me.
title
All right.
of don't.
All right. Let me
I
ask you
never
this.
claim to be pro-black.
So, watch this. So, when that tornado happened, did you feel like you need to go down there and help those people?
I did. I handed out
Did you?
food. I went and handed out food
Good on you, brother. Wait, so
All right. So,
looking at
why you feel that way?
because they was in need of help.
Okay, then. So that's what we saying. So therefore, it's like, goddamn, all this time went
What?
by.
Hold on. What? Make that correlation again. What?
You gotta listen. You gotta
I'm
listen.
listening. I did. There was no correlation from what you just said.
So so if you listen, if you felt like yes it is because you felt like you needed the help then, so therefore all this time went by and these people ain't getting the help or the resources that they need. So why you don't feel like it now? So is it just the like it's just the I'm gonna do it when it happens, or fuck the aftermath. Like I'm gonna be there then, but fuck like what happened
I did my part. I
afterwards.
did what I could do. I did my part. I did what I can do. I'm not on the city board. I'm not a part of any
And,
politics.
and,
I,
and
I
that's the
did what I could
thing.
do.
So see, listen, see what, and that's what you. Nobody ain't say you. Nobody ain't saying that. Nobody ain't saying that.
No, you
But you
just,
made
but you,
yourself. But the thing is, you made yourself a part of it when you try to help out when it first happened. So don't try
okay.
to act like I ain't this,
I
I
said
ain't
I
that,
did
I
my
ain't this, I
part.
ain't that.
I said
Now,
I did my
like
part.
like people still in need. So therefore, since you
I
helped
did
out
my
one
part.
time, it's
I
like
did what
fuck
I
it.
could do. I
I
did what
helped
I
out
can
one
do.
time, it's over.
I'm not a politician. I'm not on any boards. I don't hand out any
No,
money.
what you feel like your part was.
You asked me what did I do? I said I went and
And that's
handed out
all you can
food.
do. No,
That
you can't
yes,
do no more.
yes.
So
No,
you
that's
can't
all
do
I can
no
do.
more.
No. You gonna tell me I can do more? You know my resources?
Why you feel like you can't do more?
Because that's what I can do.
I
That's
just
all I
said
can
why you
do.
feel like you can't do more.
Because that's all I can offer. That's all the resources I can offer to the people that's in need of help.
So you can't offer them same resources again.
No, because I don't have it again.
How
Wait, hold on. We ain't about to just put Chef Dave on
mm,
no hot seat. RJ Fed, what the hell is
No,
that?
Go
he
ahead,
ain't
Seven.
making
Go
no
ahead, Seven.
sense.
Go
He,
ahead,
he ain't
Seven.
drawing
Go
no
ahead, Seven.
correlations to nothing. None of
RJ,
his
what
Go
the
stuff is
hell
ahead,
did
drawing
Seven.
he do?
correlations to nothing. He just asking questions like I'm on an interrogation.
Come on.
No
Now go
correlations to
ahead, Seven.
nothing.
Go ahead, Seven. Come on, Seven. Come on, Seven.
Yeah,
Cause I gotta
you
go,
ain't
y'all.
making
I
no
gotta go,
sense.
y'all. Come on, Seven.
Nothing you
Let's end
saying
this
making
out.
sense.
Let's end it.
Well, you
Let's
can't
end
be
it.
grilling a brother like this, and then you sitting in the same damn city. Don't
Yeah,
you feel?
he ain't did shit.
What you did, RJ? What was happening with you? Did you go out there and help them, or do you think that it's not worth your time?
Shit,
You
who
just gonna
say I
have
ain't do
some
shit?
hyperbole excuse that makes no
That boy
sense.
say I ain't do shit.
No, that make it gonna make no
Oh shit.
sense.
I ain't
That
say
boy
you
say
didn't
I
do
ain't do shit. That's
I ain't say
somebody
you
that
didn't do
don't. Yeah, that's somebody that ain't informed.
Hey,
That's somebody
anybody
that
that
ain't
was listening to
informed.
that,
That's
say that
somebody that
he
ain't
said that you
informed.
didn't do shit. I never said you didn't do shit. Right now, you battling the straw man. I'm just asking, what did you do? That's all I asked.
No, I'm talking about Chef Dave.
Oh, Chef Day said that. Okay.
What did I
So what did
do,
you do?
man? I donated cash. I donated toys,
Yep.
nigga. I donated. Boy,
And
So
when was the
what are you
last time you
talking
did it?
about,
When did you recently
bro?
do it? Did you
When
do
the
it again?
I'm gonna answer some shit you didn't want to do
Did you do it
because
again? Did you
yeah,
do it again?
yes, nigga,
Did you do
yes,
it
nigga.
again?
The
And did you
last
do it
time I did
yesterday?
that shit, nigga,
When
last
was the recently? When
yes,
did you recently do
I'm
it?
answering right now, Chef Dave, because you a
So,
one time nigga. You a one time nigga,
When
but I
when
always want to
when when
claim
did you
that you
do
from
it?
the hood.
When?
I'm
Not
finna
attached to
tell you.
somebody else out of your
Listen,
own
listen,
pocket,
Chef
out your
Dave.
own pocket.
Chef Dave. Chef Dave, you gotta listen. Chef Dave, you gotta listen. Cause you a one time nigga. You a one time nigga. You a
Out
one
your own
time nigga.
pocket, not connected to nobody
But
else, not no
but it's
job or
all
nothing.
good.
Out your own pocket, not connected to nobody else.
Nigga,
he said,
if it's out
RJ,
my own pocket connected to somebody else,
Exactly,
it's a joint.
exactly. Come on, man.
Cause
Come
listen,
on now.
we the
You finna
people.
name some
We
shit
the listen.
that you done did with
Hey,
somebody
hey,
else.
hey,
Come on
Chef
now.
Dave.
Come on
Chef
now.
Dave.
Don't do that.
Chef
Don't do
Dave.
that.
Chef Dave. Chef Dave. Chef Dave. Chef Dave. Chef Dave. Chef Dave. Listen, listen. Listen, Chef Dave. Listen, 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 Chef
RJ, you
Dave.
gotta lag. You gotta
You
come
gotta
out and then
listen,
come back.
Chef Dave. No
Go
matter
out and come back.
if I go get somebody to help me uh contribute or donate to something that need to be donated to, it don't matter. I can go. I should get hella people just instead of just me. I
When was
should
the
be able
last
to
time you
go.
did it?
I should
When was the last
listen,
time you
Chef
did it?
Dave. Listen, Chef Dave.
You just
Listen.
want to tell a
I should
story.
be
You
able.
want to come on
I
now.
should
This
be
ain't story
able to
time.
get.
This ain't story
Listen,
time.
boy, that boy like to run his mouth.
Because you just want to tell a story.
That boy like to run his mouth.
Let's simmer it down. Let's simmer it down. Let's simmer it down.
Bruh, Chef Day, cause it is story time. Cause you want to hear me say you're right. Cause you said you want to
So
hear me
since
say when the
this
last
is
time I
lagging on
donated. So I'm
RJ,
just saying.
you want
So
me
the
to
thing is, cause
just
you
hop
try
out
to
and
say,
come back?
cause
Because
you try
right
to
now you're
say,
hearing
don't
us
try to talk
like
about
almost
nobody else. But the thing
20
is,
seconds
if we're a
after you talk.
community, we're a people, we all together. I should be able to come to you. I should be able to come to Seven. I should be able to come to I'm sorry, Miss Angie. I should bring come Miss
That's
Angie,
besides
and
you
all
getting
us
far
come
from
together
you
and
getting far
donate
what you
to
tried
this
to interrogate me
cause.
on.
So don't say what I just do on my own.
You
So
moving
if
it.
I decide to do
You
on my
moving the
own
goalpost.
and want to
Moving the
multiply and bring
goalpost,
other
man.
people into this, it's all good, Chef Dave.
Because you was
Don't make
asking
it
me what
seem
I was
like
doing.
a person
You
got
was
to be by
asking me.
itself when you trying to help your people.
Now you was asking me personally, but now you want to try to put a whole story together for yourself.
Hey, I think that we should go ahead and
No,
move to the
I
next
know.
topic.
I listen, but I know because you try to
Hey,
say, don't say what you done did with other people. Don't
I'm
try to
about to
say
move.
what other people help you with. Like, no, bro. If it's to a
All right. RJ, listen
Okay.
to this. Listen. I muted it so that you would be able to stop talking and listen. Give me a second. Your stuff is lagging so far behind that you're hearing things like way after it's being said, and then you arguing like pretty much the ghost of the conversation. And then not only that, I don't think this conversation really going anywhere anyway. Really, what y'all just proven is that this group ain't pro. So let's try to get back on topic, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Unless y'all think that, because honestly, me personally, I'm looking at the comments that was coming in from Lexi Mark, and there's some things that I would like him to actually come in and then converse with us about, man. Because he was saying some good statements, some usual suspected white supremacy statements. I would like him to actually come inside here and to talk about it. If you would like to,
That nigga
Lexi
ain't
Mark,
coming on.
I'm gonna let the panel still do their thing, but if you hear me, come on in, man. Let's holler about it. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't coming in.
I know he ain't. White people are cowards. You're a coward, Lexi Mark, if you don't come inside of here. Remember that. But definitely like and still subscribe. We appreciate our trolls.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, but so so we went over so many different topics. I don't even think that we actually pinched the first topic for real. But then it's been a great show. Do y'all think that this is a good time to just, you know what I'm saying? We come to a stop because I know that y'all probably still trying to celebrate y'all New Year or whatever, right? But y'all want to talk about y'all New Year also?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing my boy Big Bug in St. Louis, man. You know what I'm saying? He about to do his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What's up with you, RJ? Oh, damn.
hey man, Happy New Year's.
Happy New
Shout out.
Year's.
Happy New Year's to everybody, man. It was a good
Happy
show,
New Year.
man. I'm my bad, man. I'm saying I'm mad. My shit lagging and then going behind and shit. Like my shit is lagging hella bad.
Mm-hmm.
But good show. I wish we ain't had no technical difficulties. Like it was some good topics, and I don't know if I was on point and on cue when I was talking, but yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate you Seven for letting me know. And I'm probably still lagging. But appreciate you Seven for letting me know. Like, hey, bro, you your shit fucking up. You talking and Chef Dave, boy,
What
don't
up?
ever underestimate what I do for my people, boy. Don't ever do that.
More stories.
I do that regardless whoever I bring to help in for my people. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no one time thing I do till I can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I mean, people can say
if I
anything. We
see somebody on
don't
the
know.
street,
Just like you tried to grill me. People don't know. Well, you can talk all you want. You can talk all day.
and that's why I was telling them. Because they don't know that, and that's why
You can talk all day.
That's why.
Hey, Tyler, don't tell me
That's why I ain't had no problem with telling them. That's why I ain't had no problem. But you like some nigga, nope, nigga, one time.
Hey, y'all show end. I'm about to do my countdown show.
All right, cool.
I'm
Man, I got receipts. Don't play with me on this. I got receipts, boy.
And we already out of there. Been a great show. Before you go to sleep podcast, we out.